Alright, we are recording, I see the file and all that, and as it says in the corner here, this is Ashwalkers, a survival journey. Key was provided by Tinsley PR for Dear Villagers. Pretty sure that's the publisher. And my brain is already partially turning off. Great. That's a wonderful way to start a video. It's better if you can end it that. So this is the game that just going by, and I do have one thing I need to show you in the options. Oh, and I do want to mention I am playing this prior to release. So there are, in the review guide, it did mention some issues that are known. I don't remember what they are. Well, no, I do remember one of them. There was one that was mentioned, and that is apparently sometimes, and this, it's known, so will be fixed. I'm just saying it because if it happens, you know it's just a bug. In my playthrough, you will not suffer it. Is that apparently you can just have one of your survivors just die randomly, and that's known, and apparently if you just save and reload, it's fixed. I don't really know what's going on there, but okay. So this is Nameless 13 in Roman numerals, 13's in Roman numerals. I think that's the name of the developer. It did just come up, but I'm still trying to go by memory instead of looking it up. That studio was co-founded by one of the people from Don't Nod that did... I don't remember now. I am sorry. I want to say Life is Strange, but I could be wrong on that, so please do not... You know, I'll just look. Fortunately, the game is completely okay, it seems, with alt-tabbing. If I don't nod... Okay, yes, it is like co-creative studio formed by Herv Bonin. Hopefully I'm pronouncing the name right. Former co-founder of Don't Nod and co-creator of Life is Strange. Which, though I've never played a game in that series, but let me quickly... Do I have any? I actually do have one. Yeah, I do have Life is Strange. I did not realize that. I've not played any of them, though. I do know that they are very story-focused games. This game should also be fairly story-focused, seeing as how it has 34 possible endings. Which leads into the thing that I do want to mention, in part because it has influenced how I'm going to try to capture. It was noted in the stuff that apparently it's like around 2 hours, at least as a minimum for a playthrough. So what my hope is to do like every video is one playthrough, essentially. I mean, obviously they would then become the larger review playthrough, all of them together, but that is my hope. Hopefully I will be able to manage that, and that's also why I'm getting to this later in the day than I had wanted to. It's just, like, I got back from lunch and then I realized, oh, I have like 2 hours and then I need to leave. And I'd like it to be a complete thing on one video. Okay, so what's the thing in the options I said wanted to look at? And yeah, it's weird how slow it is there. Hopefully that's something that will get sped up, because it just feels weird when I'm menus. I do not have a 1920 by 1080 monitor, at least not on my desktop. In theory, I could do this on the test system. I don't want to. What I have is a 2048 by 1152 monitor, and as you can see, we got 1920 by 1200, which is a wonderful resolution, but there is no 2048 by 1152. Some games are like that, where it seems that the resolutions are whitelist. Now, I can understand that there might be technical reasons why it has to be that way, but at the same time, I hate that. I do. It's just annoying. I know I got a funky resolution, but it's still 16 by 9. Why do you have to, do weird things like this? Hopefully it doesn't break anything, though. Because Mirror's Edge, with the physics in that, if I run that at 2048 by 1152, the performance is tanked. And I'm not even kidding. I'm really not kidding. There's one time when I tried playing it and it had an AMD card and not an NVIDIA card with physics turned on. At 1152, the performance was absolutely horrible, unbearable, like 1 FPS kind of stuff. I go to 1920 by 1080 and it was better. It's still, because of how that game uses physics and its age, if you're using an AMD card, just leave it off. It's all eye candy in that game anyway. How physics is being used there is all just eye candy, so you don't have to worry about losing it, but there can be weird stuff when at my resolution is my point. Because some games, for whatever reason, that's just how they do it. This one, at least it is you have still have a choice of resolutions. For whatever reason, it gives me 2K as an option because 2560 by 1440 is in fact 2K. Well, 2.5K. 1080, 1920 by 1080 is also technically 2K because you have the 2000 lines. It's just sometimes terms are used weirdly. It's Quad HD as well. There's a lot of I should just stop talking and get to the reviewing. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to run it at this purely because at 920 by 1080, it may soften the image. And yeah, let me actually... Yeah, I can see softening around the letters. I'm not sure about in the... And I don't know if the cursor is being captured. I'm just going to assume it is. But I'm not noticing a softness to its being rendered. Yeah, maybe a little bit on the edges. But it's to avoid any softness because of having to filter and upscale that very small amount from 1080 to 1152. I'm going to run at 2560 by 1440, which is still, the scaling down is not going to be perfect, but it's going to be better because it's still a situation of more data going to less than less data trying to go to more. Alright, and yeah, I have VSync off. I did enable because I saw that the performance seemed very high, like right here in the menu, and also, true, this was when it was still loading in, but I decided to turn it Radeon chill, so hopefully there won't be screen tearing. We'll just have to see. Okay, so I can, just stop talking about random stuff and get into it. Yeah. Oh, okay, we have things. Oh, I can explain a little bit here, because this was mentioned in the review guide. So you see here how the starting zones, that is grayed out. I can't access that. It did say in the review guide, and I think this is also just something good to know in general, that when you finish the game the first time, you do get the ability to select the starting zone. I think, what did it say? There's like 5 zones. You only go through 3 in a single playthrough. And you can also explore in the area between zones, I think was another thing mentioned. But anyway, part of the reason that it mentioned you can select the starting zone is so that you can explore all of the zones. Just, you're not limited by the whole, if it is random, I don't know. I do not know. I don't recall it saying in the review guide, and I haven't played the game yet. If it's random, then it's like, no, you can make sure that you still see all of them. And I would also think that some of the endings might depend on the zones you go through. So yeah, so that is good. I don't know about the starting traits stuff. I don't remember if that was mentioned in the review guide. I tend to just skim those anyway. To be honest, I mean, it's like I want to learn it all from the game again, but some stuff like that is good to see. And let's just quickly see. Oh yeah, there you go. Have to have completed an expedition to unlock custom. That's probably where it would let you select. I could believe that maybe starting zone could be accessible from game mode once you have that, but maybe starting traits is limited. Don't know. We'll find out. We shall find out. And this is also going to be a very interesting game for me to play, I think, because there's going to be a lot of choices, but one of the things that at least has been in the marketing material for it, and I will shut up if it starts talking, is that morality is based on your situation. So it's not like how in some games it seems like, oh yeah, that's a good choice, that's the bad choice. It's more nuanced than that here. I tend to always go with the good choice because I want to be a good person. So I may have to make some evil choices. Alright, the legendary Dome of Dome. Okay. I did notice a little bit of screen tearing there. Nothing bad. I do remember what the setup is for what's happening, but some is implied here. So we're getting some of it here. It's post-apocalyptic, that much is clear just from what we're being told, but that's also been in the marketing material. I do wonder if we will get much explanation for what was the apocalypse. I don't remember if that was mentioned in marketing materials or not. I'm gonna take a screenshot right here. Just, yep, here we go. Okay. And okay, I'm not really seeing a way to like pull out. Although, hang on. I don't like the choils there, but I mean, this is actually kind of interesting looking. I don't know how much is going to survive in the video, but just how, yeah, you got the hand-drawn kind of stuff there. That I do kind of like that aesthetic on here, especially with how it is the grayscale. But there's also a lot of detail on this rock, and also in the sand. It almost makes me think of what you can get with certain sharpening filters in some games. Okay, you cannot just click and hold and constantly move forward. You do actually need to... Okay. You do actually need to click up to go there, and then you feel like go or not. You know, it's that... Some games... Oh, I get it. There. Okay. Little there, actually. Some games like this, if you hold down left click, you would just keep walking. That's not the case. That's not really criticism, just acknowledging that for anyone that's curious. Yeah, I do kind of wonder if some of this might be because I'm at 2560, so I am at a high resolution. Just some of the detail, the very fine detail in textures and such. Because, like I said, it does make me think of a like if they were sharpening filter, but I certainly don't have one engaged. Okay. Part of me that'd be tempted to go with this, but I think this one might be best. So it's like it planning ahead, force, stealth, or cooperation. I think that one might be more interesting to try for a first playthrough. Okay. Which, I'm hoping that's a reaction? I mean, it makes sense. So they cannot go alone. I think it was also in the review guide, one of the tips, that like having somebody talking is useful. Like just while exploring, I think it's what it sounded like. I could be misremembering. Pyroclastic flow implies flowing lava. And it was also mentioned that having them talk, that's a way to find out what's going on in the world. Oh, really? I don't get to find out? Okay. Yep. Well, yeah, this is, I think, the one that was leading. I would kind of like the ability to turn the camera. Oop. And we have a wolf. Oh, that's not good. Yep. No. No. Crap. Come on. There we go. I'm thinking I should change the chill setting, so I don't have to go down to 60. Stay at 65. I'm being nice. This might be a bad idea, but let's see. Rotation. I'm not gonna trust. I just mentions him a group. I assume they mean he saw. I mean, depending if they're native English speakers or not, that's either just a typo not to really worry about. Like it'll be fixed, or it is like a translation error that might take a little long to fix. I don't know. I'm not concerned about it. Unless I keep seeing something like that, it doesn't bother me. I don't feel like dealing with wild animals, so yeah. Makes sense to me. I'm doing something here. We already know that's not gonna work, so. And I have the materials. I had the wood, so. And this stuff up here I am able to collect. Oh, and I just realized I actually need to... Oh, wait, no, that is sold down. Okay, good. Yeah. I'm just wondering about making ham. Kali could definitely use the health and the energy. That is something that I think was in the there was something described in the review guide, another known bug where it like text won't stay up long enough for you to read all of it. So that, I'm guessing, is what we just saw there. So not gonna worry about it. Oh, quick. Okay, because we're full, might be a good idea to set up camp. Sure. You need that most. Everybody needs food. Yeah, I've got them. Fine. I think. Yeah. You'd be best to guard. Holly needs sleep. That this one, right? Yeah. So then you two. Talk. Holly and Nader. All of them really join. Oh, that won't actually. Oh. I'm honestly just curious what that made. Oh, okay, I see. So there's 65% chance of getting 1 to 3 food, health pack, or foraging. And I need to stop. What did I get out of that? You're not specifically saying. I think I got wood though. Okay, there we go. But lost 2 health. Lovely. I'm gonna stop here. Oh, great. I remembered seeing that in the distance. And this is a quiet game. Which makes sense, but it still is a quiet game. somebody in there. Which actually, just a moment. I do want to make the note that other people, animals, seem to appear as black ghostly figures, not completely there. Fitting, as they do not matter, so you probably are not going to remember them anyway. And I'll just, so you, squad, be more specific. I'm not going to remember them anyway. Okay. That's all. I just wanted to. Because there's other stuff as well, but I think I'll remember that stuff. And also I've got screenshots that'll help me to remember. This is not good. Yeah, let's try to be friendly. Hopefully not regret this. We're not refusing. That would be a bad idea. Okay, is defeatist, so that would be bad. Strategy, I mean, that's what that would be, right? I'm cautious. I kind of like that idea. Cool. I don't think there's any. No, go in there. Because I did see something that I think would be in here. And I just guessed that it would be easier to find my way out of that than to go here and then remember how to come back. Oh. Didn't realize there was another path. I do feel like the gamma is a little off, by the way. Okay. I don't know how to interpret all of that, but let's just keep going for now. Not seeing. Oh, no, there's. Performance is at around 46, 47 FPS. Wait. Interesting that it'd be so low, but I guess there is a lot being rendered. Plus, remember, in theory, this is actually being rendered at 1440p on my RX 580. So, and just because this is grayscale, mostly doesn't mean that it's easier to render. Yeah. When I said render, I was thinking, no, there's a better word, isn't there? But I couldn't think of it. I mean, in theory, it might be faster if you were to actually clamp it down so that you're only doing, like, 8-bit, instead of 24-bit or 32-bit, depending on if it's 8 bits to RGB or 8 bits to RGBA. Oh, vultures or scavengers? I'm just thinking. I feel like because it's a scavenger and it hasn't found something yet, that we should be fine. I could try laying a trap, but, well, okay. We have 7. So never mind, let's try that. See what happens. Yeah, that's fine. I think we killed it. Oh. We are now full. It is hard to see a way to go. Guess I need to go back. Okay. I want to see mainly what it is. I'm curious. Yeah, so. It does give a nice preview, so you see what it goes to. You know what? I should not have done that. Should not have done that. Actually, is that what this is? Oh, cool. Okay. I do kind of wish that were demonstrated differently, but it worked. I'm just... I think it'll be fine to do. Excellent. That is the thing I would most want. See, what occurred to me is because I can do this, it's like you lose some food when you are like doing whatever in the schedule, so it's a better idea to actually give the food afterward. Here, here. Where's Petra's right? Okay, that's how I want. So that way the two without full energy are the ones talking, the other two are guards. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. if anything. Yeah, I'm really unsure. Yeah, I had to lean in. It's just saying that basically the basalt fragments have been here for a while. And is there something over here? Okay, it looks like there's a structure here. But you cannot approach. I think. Good. All of that was good. I wonder how much of this is RNG, by the way. Like, if I do that again, would that be the same amount? Yeah, that figures. Yeah, I can. More of the vultures. Great. See, this is one of those survival is let them die. We're not touching this. But it's I want to be good. I want to be a good guy. So how about this? I'll be a good guy here, but the next playthrough I do, I am gonna be as evil as I can. Evil and as uncaring. I have plenty, so yeah. I'm good with that. Yeah, that's okay. I have no idea where I'm going at this. Okay. That does very much look like though I just walked underwater. Ooh. How do you need to mend you back? I'd just like to go a little further. Let's do king. Nobody is so desperate for food that I can't do it this way. Nadia definitely needs rest. Sure. Well, I do have food, so it's not that big a deal. Technically it is a big deal. Him throwing up, it's a bad thing, but it is a yeah, let's just get going. Man, I've got a lot of help. I mean, it is so quiet, I almost feel like I could, just turn up the speakers to where I normally have them and turn off and take off the headphones. Holy crap. This is a 4. I don't need the meat. So yeah, we're just gonna leave it. Plus, whoever's that is... Yeah. And it's a trapped animal. They're never good to be near. I'll be nice. Plus, I rescued one of them. Well, somebody that they might know. Oh. See? Good thing. And it looks like in the distance is where the camp is, based on the black figures still being visible despite the distance. Oh, I like that. I think I clicked on the thing already. They did say they were Western nomads, so this does not surprise. I almost feel like this is a game that if I had the gaze tracker on to show where I was looking, it would be very appropriate to do that. Because I am definitely looking around. I don't have any slots. And I don't need wood. Because I have been nice and all, they are easy. I think it would be best to use the main entrance, to walk straight up to them and not worry. Show no fear. And then I'll distribute food after. Drat. Alright. You on guard. You rest. You pop. Which I do see. I don't need to for morale. It's purely to get more story stuff out of them. .28, I don't think. Not is it. I have not been hurting that much. Now that. Alright. I mean, this seems to be the main end here, so. Yeah, that's the secret entrance, the stealth entrance up there. But I am confident that this will go well if I just walk in, say hi, in very non-threatening way. See? That sounds like where we're going. I mean, it's well, and I mean, yeah, they're from what I've seen, they are good people. Spotted it. Neat. So no mention about that adolescent that I rescued. And probably didn't hurt me to have done that. It's also possible that I didn't, that there was something there that if I had gone to, I would have seen it. Seen whatever the resolution is to that, but I feel okay about it, though. Oh, great. I'm just assuming that tall line back there is where I'm trying to go. I just have no idea how to actually get there. Sometimes you click in the distance and then you just let them figure it out. Yeah, hang on. Let me... I don't think so, but I still want to try. Check. Yeah, this isn't a brightness. Oh, wait, it kind of is. Because it does seem to be controlling more the contrast. I'm still going to leave it about there. But yeah, that is not contrast as, sorry, brightness as I would normally expect it. They're guiding me? Did not realize that. Cool. Thank you. I didn't realize that they were helping me do this. I mean, that's awesome. That's really helpful. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that it was, something I control here, really. There. I wanted to get the screenshot there. It's literally... And they are actually being covered with snow. Okay, that is not like an actual entrance. Really? I am confident, even without the whole it being a video game. It's like, things have been going very well. Though I will admit that right now, you know, we are kind of in glacier, so cold. And look, Petra's already freezing. Now, soon is. food doesn't seem to be a problem for them. Here, because I'll probably get wood. Not a lot, but some. Right. Um... 105% chance of finding something. That's a little bit of a bug, I want to say. I think that'll work. Awesome. Okay. No reason to stay here. And by here, I meant in the camp. Okay, something's happening. It's possibly a bad idea, but let's just see. Seems like if they were found, if my squad members were found, I'd want them to be buried. This should just food. I am kinda really fine with that. Here. So yeah, let's continue on. Drone? Fine. Because of who it is suggesting. But I don't think it's a good idea. Okay, that is actually because there are people there that are gonna want it. Aw. That's not good. So I'm gonna take more wood. I'm gonna get to 6 wood. Let me just that. I do see that I need to. What is this though? If that gives wood, then I'm gonna do a camp. Nope. How much? I need to adjust the freeze. So. Alice. Okay, I think this will work. Their motivation was already very strong. Especially it being separate. Alright. Tribute. Journey. Wood. Move it. Yeah, because I'm going with the cooperation stuff. And already read. I'd like to get here before, before building. I'm gonna... There. King guard. Two. Well, actually no. One of you go. Well, no, because it's 3, so that'll be fine. Sure. And then distribute. Tribute. There is food all around. So, yeah. That I know is food. Pretty sure the thing all the way to my right that I've already passed now would be, health, I believe. Oh, no. Campfire. I have to start destroying these things. As ridiculous as that seems to be. What are we at? Yeah, that doesn't quite... Well, maybe it is. Okay, no, I think this is... And yes, he just walked through a wall. Deal with it. And we should be protected from the... Come on. Petra doesn't need it. Or soon. What is it? I have no idea. I don't feel like making the Spaceballs joke, though. C. Sounds like it worked. Of those, I would say the key is the most interesting. Yeah, new guard. Oh, it doesn't cost you any energy. Neat. What is up with Nadir? He just doesn't take energy. What the hell? Where did these fresh graves come from? I think I missed. I mean, is nobody else bothered by that? Just, we found fresh graves. Those look like skills. But lifts of some. Alright. That's good, because of the things I'd want. It would be that. Next camp, I'll have him talk. Next time I camp, I'll have him talking. Since morale is starting to go down, and it will not be long before I do the next camp based on how they're freezing. Great. Takes 2, I have 4. I have got so much health, let's just... Yes, we have found food. Okay. So it just occurred to me that I do actually want a, I'll take them anyway. I do want a screenshot to make sure I remember that how the stuff works. The inventory. There we go. That's what I meant by stuff. Just need word. I want to camp so I can take care of the heat. And let's also top off all the health. Even though it suggests there that they do heal from this, it seems like they don't. Kali definitely needs rest. Let's have you explore. Soon can guard. We're actually looking pretty good there. I am not seeing what I'm supposed to do here. There's no clear point of interaction. I am completely lost. Don't feel like that's really helped any, but it won't hurt either. Oh, no, that... I don't like fixed camera stuff like this. It makes it way too easy to miss something. Now remember, I have that electronic key that I got from that one drone. Oh wait, no, not from the drone, from the briefcase. I'm actually just gonna put the brightness back. And by the way, the game is just silent. Except for the footsteps. Hey, we got a map. You know, there are other reasons to look at such data. And if the door is malfunctioning, that shouldn't really do anything to help, but... You know, video games. That does not bode well. mean, it seems like this would be the better option, right? Going to the sleeping dome. It just seems like there's more reason to trust that message than to distrust. So, and there was also something else talking about the domes, the Dome of Domes that seemed concerning. So, yeah. I just want to look around. I miss map. Like what's down here at the center of it. I'm just wondering if this is, like, for the dome, small, intermediate, medium? Small, intermediate, massive? I don't know. But that would make some sense. Alright. And that would be it. There's something. stop, try to take care of this. I need supplies, especially wood, so. Okay. Interesting, so it's no longer free. Oh, maybe it needs to be at 2. The fire, I mean, maybe that needs to be at 2. Sure. Burn out the fire. Take care of food. To it. Yeah, not gonna let that bother. Though I will admit I am curious. Does that mean that, because we're squad 3, does that mean that that was the first squad? And that, because, I mean, we've now encountered 2 squads. Unless what was mentioned earlier was not the same squad. Hey, at least I'm not losing heat in a special way. It just says energy and morale, which is not good, but you know, could be worse. One thing that just occurred to me is, while this game does offer an amount of depth to it, it is still somewhat simple in that I'm never feeling like this competition for my attention, I guess would be a way to put it. care, collie. Out here. Okay. Collie needs to rest. Petra needs to rest. Probably guard. And I'll just take the hit there, I guess. Although, well, okay, you would actually be better. Hoping for what? Aw. US. And I can distribute food after. That's quite bad. Just the whole I no longer have any wood. Flame close. To the end or resources, either way. Nah. I need to find wood. Good. I need that. Well, I can definitely take that. That's not bad at all. I just wanted a screenshot of that as well as a reminder for how regions have a certain impact. Oh, okay. Okay, so that implies to me it's the like computer system. Just a little curious how far right I can go here. And if there's anything to find. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything interesting over here. That light up there by me. I mean, it's between this one and this one. Lying or just reprogramming. I feel like that would be kind of dangerous to try, but it also does seem a little odd, the idea that you'd have to worry so much about regulating the temperature, because with more people put out heat, so it would actually be less work on a heating system. Because you're in the ice lane, so it's making sure it is warm enough to live in that you need, so it's not cool enough. Unless 250,000 people produce that much heat that actually would turn cooling. But hey, you got plenty of heat sink potential. Because it said earlier that it was easy to beat, I'm gonna try this. The security stuff. Plus, humans have a tremendous tendency to survive, so depending, even if it is too many, they may be able to figure out how to survive and how to adapt the system. Plus, there's also that, depending, I mean, who knows how many people they lost. Even, 250,000, the weakest could still be a significant portion. As I said, people give off heat. So it actually would be a lesser load. A lesser heating load on the dome. I mean, to be fair, though, that's something that's just, whoever voted may not have just thought that, oh yeah, it is easy to miss such things. Okay, so is this 16? Nine, 18, and 16. 34, and then I guess that one for having done all of them? I just find it interesting that you've got the question marks there. I don't see how favored behavior was just trust, but whatever. Oh, game time 0 hours and 0 minutes. That's not right. Okay. Well, that will be this one then. And it is too late for me to start another. But I'll run another tomorrow. I do want to quickly look at the thing here. Okay, so you do have to go into here and I'm not really paying that. I will just keep the standard 200, but with tutorial off, I think that. And let's look at the encyclopedia. Okay, major, intermediate, support, or minor. I do not understand what some of this means. It's like the 55-55 versus the 3-3. Maybe that's just a bug for now. Yeah, this is definitely. What? 234 endings unlocked? Yeah, I'm definitely thinking stuff's bugged. I do know that this is one of the things that the achievements, that is actually a thing that is noted in the review guide. They're not present yet, nothing unusual. And don't forget, we can see in the upper left, 0.3.0.7. That doesn't seem very well. I mean, true, because of how they're labeling it there. That's clearly going to go like release can be 1.0.0.0, no issue there. Semantic versioning like that, it's fine. It's good. I actually use it for stories I write. But, yeah, so the way I remember seeing it described, which it can vary from developer to developer, would have this being major release, minor release, major revision, minor revision. And I mentioned that, when I write stories, I will use it as well to help label the document file so I know what version it is, and will, like, when I finish a draft, which typically I will have a draft be a major number, unless I decide to abandon it, then I'll actually take it down. Like abandon a draft to start writing another one. I'll put that down a level. But I'd have, like, the draft number be the first. The second would be like a revision pass to it, going through to clean some stuff up and potentially rewrite entire things. And then the third point would be like if I've just gone through to do like minor revising, fixing typos kind. I can hit exit on. Right now, I need to play more. I really need to play more, because my feeling on the game is not that strong. I have a thought in mind for my impression of the game. And it's not very positive. It's not negative. It is not negative. But it's just, I'm not seeing the strengths of the game is what I meant when I said, I'm not seeing, when I said that it's not very strong. I feel like my opinion might kind of already be strong, but it's like, I need to play more. Because, yeah, like I said, I'm not feeling the strengths of the game yet. I'm not feeling a great sense of agency in it. Partly, I will blame that on the camera. The fact that it's basically all a very controlled camera. The encounters, none of them seemed that significant. Now, of course, I may have just been making the right choices. But yeah, I definitely need to do another playthrough. I do know that right now, and this, varies from person to person, but right now my feeling is this is not a game that I would, like, try to get all 34 endings to. Um, it takes, like, that one playthrough, 2 hours, 15 minutes. And that was with me talking, so it was probably only about 2 hours of actual content, actual gameplay. And it's not doing that much for me. I do want to play some more, but I'm not going to be one of those people that would actually invest the time to get all 34 endings unlocked. There are certainly some people that would do that. It's not doing it for me. Partly it's kind of slow. I mentioned the lack of agency. And also it's a quiet game. It is so quiet. And I get how that fits. I really do. But it just, I guess a way to put it is, this feels like a game that would be a good, like, bus ride kind of game. Like if you had it on your phone and just while on the bus going to work, coming back from work, have that out and just go through it. And it's like, yeah, you only spend like a half hour at a time, as long as the save points are often enough to be convenient. I think that would be fine. That would actually be probably the optimal way to play, I could believe, for somebody like me. But as a full PC game right now, it's not really doing much for me. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. I need to do another playthrough. I need to see what happens with another route, and also with making other choices, ones that are probably, hopefully, because I said this next run I'll try to be evil. I'll try to be aggressive, combative, and yeah, just see how that goes. Because maybe a different way to play it will be more interesting. But yeah, it's. I see. I don't know what I see. I was gonna say I see potential here, but in a way I don't, because it's like it. I think what's being presented is its full potential, and that in a way that's actually I'm impressed by that. It's like I'm not really seeing how this can be improved. It might not. It just might not be a game for me. Nothing wrong with that. It is still good. I mean, it's like I can't complain. I don't really have complaints here. It's not like some games where it's like I can't say I'm playing them. I can think of one in particular that I did not that long ago. I just feel it's a game that's not necessarily connecting to me very well. But that's, that's one of those it is what it is kind of thing. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna give it another run. I'm gonna try to be more aggressive. I'll see if I do a third run. I've got the time. I should do a third run at least. As well. Maybe even a fourth. It really depends on how timing works out. But yeah, it's. Yeah, let me also try pulling something up. That here. I want to check the review guide on something here. Okay, so looking at the price. Okay, let me actually check the store page. I just want to be clear. No, it's not saying. Okay. Price it says is $11.99, but there will be a 50% launch discount. So the thing I'm just unsure about is does it mean $12 is MSRP and then there will be an additional 15% off? Or is that with 15% off? How it's written, it probably should be the former, where MSRP is the $12 and then there's a 15% off at launch. I will say this, so looking at that, that's fine. I think that's a fine price for it. Like this, despite what I was saying about how it's not really connecting to me, and I don't know if I'd want to invest the time to try to reach all 34 endings, I think that's fair. I definitely do think that's fair. Right now, and I do want to put more time into it, which this is my expectation. This is my prediction for doing another playthrough. And I know I'm just talking so much, and you probably want this video to end, assuming you're even watching it. Is that additional playthroughs will achieve one of two things. One is solidifying my opinions on it, my impression on it, and the other is improving my impression and opinions on it. I do not see a negative. I really don't. And it's kind of going back to that whole, what I just said a little bit ago about, I don't see this being able to tap more potential, because it's like, it seems just very well done for what it is. It really does. Maybe I'll have more thoughts on potential as I play more, or just, stepping back from the recording and such and thinking about it. But I mean, it's yeah, I mean, the design is that strong, I feel, where I don't see the how to improve upon it without, like, just adding in regions to the game. Something simple in air quotes. Because such an addition would not be simple, but, just something that crude, I guess, would be another way to put it, or brute force. Just put in more content, and that's how you add to it. I'm not seeing what mechanics you could add, or what systems you could add that would actually benefit the game. I mean, hey, if the developers have ideas for that, awesome. I'm just saying, it is weird. I don't see how to improve it. And I'm saying that as a good thing. Not that I am out of ideas, it genuinely feels to me like they designed it that well. And implemented it that well. That is a curious thing to say as a critic, especially when it doesn't necessarily connect that well to me. So I'll also add this then as a qualifier. If this is a game that does connect well to you, maybe you can see, oh, it should be like this, or oh, it should be like that. But yeah, it's, in that regard, it is a solid game. It really is. Alright, so, since I've now been talking for another 7 minutes at least, I'll just, stop here. See you next time for an aggressive playthrough, an evil playthrough, where it's, I'll just attack things, attack people, not save people, stuff like that. I don't know what I'll do for a third run. Yeah, I just don't know. Because there's stealth and there's the craftiness. Because stealth intimidates me a little bit, just as far as I'm missing out on a lot. Don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll just try to do all 4 and focus on each one of the options. We shall see. But that will be for next. See you then.